Viewers, we're live and breaking. We're getting some news coming in for our viewers where we are learning that Dr. Bibek Debroy, an economist, has now passed away a short while back. We're coming to know that presently he was the chairman of Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister, the Government of India, chairman of Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council. Economist Bibek Debroy has passed away at the age of 69. We're getting this update, very unfortunate news coming in, where Dr. Bibek Debroy, who is an economist, educated in the Ramakrishna Mission School, Narendrapur Presidency of College, Kolkata, Delhi School of Economics and Trinity College, Cambridge. He was the chairman, Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister, Government of India, chairman of Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council, an economist. Bibek Debroy has passed away at the age of 69. I want to go across to our senior executive editor joining us. Abhishek, very unfortunate news coming in. Dr. Bibek Debroy has passed away.
Yes, Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council Chief Bibek Debroy has passed away, is what we are getting to hear. He was ailing for a while, and he has passed away in Delhi, and he was 69 years of age. A known economist and originally began as left of center, but ultimately realized that there was an element of intellectual dishonesty with which the profession of economist was being handled with that ideology. So he made a shift and he became right of center and came close to Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his days as Chief Minister, was really hooked to this Gujarat model, on which he wrote a couple of books in those days, and subsequently he went to the Niti Aayog, and then of course the Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council. He was also someone who was not just focused on economics, which was his core area of professional expertise, but he was someone who oriented himself towards other intellectual engagements, including spirituality, and hence a tremendous contribution came in from Bibek Debroy in terms of interpreting our religious historical texts. So be it his treatise on the Mahabharata, and before that his summary of all the four Vedas, and then of course a detailed commentary on each of those Vedas. Bibek Debroy, over the last decade and a half, had turned himself into a sort of a civilizational evangelist on India, and of course continued to remain a close advisor to the present government on economic affairs. His passing away, of course, Shivangi, would be seen as a loss. We are still waiting to hear. Possibly soon we would be getting to hear from the Prime Minister's office the fact that he was closely working with the PMO in terms of India's economic trajectory. He is someone who, as I mentioned, changed from being a left-oriented economist to right of center. Tremendous amount of work by him on not just economic theory but practice in terms of legal reforms, in terms of railways reforms, and then of course his larger contribution to the study of Indology, which I mentioned. Bibek Debroy was born in 1955, and again, like many of his generation, the family had migrated from what is now Bangladesh, used to be India at that time, and so in a way a refugee of sorts. And his father was in the Indian Account Service, so sort of picked up from there and went into economics to Presidency College, Kolkata, and then of course to Cambridge University and the Trinity College, where he interacted with the likes of Frank Horn and Amartya Sen, and that's where the left-leaning and then of course subsequently he came to work at the Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Contemporary Studies, having fallen out with the Gandhis, then of course moved on, as I mentioned, towards the right of center. Shivangi.
All right, thank you, Abhishek, for getting us those details. We will be back, but unfortunate news coming in. Dr. Bibek Debroy, the chairman of the Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister, has passed away at the age of 69 years of age.